Next, for your game plan of 2017, think bigger. Think bigger. All of us, every single person in this room, the most powerful person in this room, to the brand new person in this room, you're all thinking small. You're all thinking small. You might be a big shot in your company, but look around. It's a big world. You're all playing smaller than you're capable of playing, and you know it. So stop accepting the standard of what other people are hoping that you're going to become, because if they're just saying, hey, slow down, hey, take it easy, hey, wow, you're doing amazing, hey, you're a big shot, they keep telling you that, you start to believe it. And when you start to believe it, you put the brakes on to make them feel a little bit more comfortable. You fall into the success coma. You're going through the motions. Nobody can accuse you of not working. You're in the business. You're going to the events, you're showing up, but you're not. You're playing small. Think for one moment that if 2017, with every available minute that you had, loving your family, caring about the people that are important to you, taking care of your health, and then, what if for 1 year, for 2017, you did everything in your power? All of your creativity, all of your work ethic, all of your focus, all of your determination, all of your passion, all of your skills for 1 year. What would happen if you went from, write this down in your notes right now. What percentage of your potential are you operating on at the moment? What percentage? Your number, not mine. What percentage? Who's willing to give me a percentage? Anybody? What percentage? 50%. Anybody else? 75? 10? 25? 10? 7? 40? 40? 5? 50? Now just think. How much changes if you take it up by just 5%? How much changes if you take it up by 10%? And it doesn't take much. Tony gave you a formula to even do it, just with a simple formula. But I'm talking about a 10% growth in you. Everything will happen. You wonder why your group isn't growing? Because you haven't been applying the full potential that sits inside of your being right now, and you know it. And everyone else can sense it, even though you're not even acknowledging it to the world. The whole world can tell. When you step into your full potential, and whatever that is today, just understand it isn't the potential for forever. Because your potential is limitless. So every time you take a step, another step opens up. Anytime you up it a notch, another percentage of your potential opens up. So if for a year, give yourself radical permission to think bigger. Whatever the goal that you have, whatever the rank, whatever the aspiration, crank it up. And then once you get it there, start saying, what would happen if I cranked it up a little bit more? Who's got a company convention coming up? Most of you? What's your name? Dawn? All right, Dawn, let me ask you a question. How many people are you bringing to your company convention? How many?
We'll have 100 there.
You'll have 100 there.
Yeah.
How many people do you have on your team?
A little over 4,000.
A little over 4,000. Now, here's the question. When's the convention?
The end of January.
The end of January.
27th.
Dawn, I'm your friend, right?
Yes.
Is 100 out of 4,000 thinking big or no?
No.
Is it big or small?
Small.
Now, you might be impressed with 100. And if her whole world rewards her for the 100, pats her on the back for 100, hey, good job, 100, well done, 100, then she's going to think that she's somebody for doing 100 because she's doing more than most. But what if I rented space in your mind just for a moment?
Go ahead.
And I said, What would it take to do everything in your power between now and the end of January to get it to 200? Could we come up with some strategies to make that happen?
Yes.
Could you come up, every single person that's coming to the event brings one?
Yeah.
Everybody brings one. What if in addition to that, you came up with a process that every single one of those 200 brought one prospect to your convention? Just a prospect. Drag somebody along. And you came up with a strategy to do that. Would that make an impact?
Absolutely.
What if you did training between now and then on how to overcome every obstacle necessary to be able to make that convention happen? What city is it in?
Dallas.
In Dallas, Texas. What if you came up with training between now and then? You didn't lose December, you didn't lose January like most people are going to lose it. And you decided that you were going to stretch in order to be able to make that happen. Could we increase the number?
Yes.
What if you came up with a campaign and you named that campaign and you got people recognized for getting registered? Would that increase the number? The answer is yes.
Absolutely.
What if you challenged every person on your team to recruit at least one person between now and the end of January with the goal of bringing that one person to the conference with them? Do you see what I'm saying by thinking bigger? It's just a series of questions. It's a series of questions, whether it's about your convention, it's about recruiting, it's about developing customers, it's about your skills. So what did these 5 or 6 questions just show you? Dawn, you're playing small, and you don't deserve it. You hear me?
Yes.
You got this?
I do.
So if you got it? You understand? So with this number now in her mind, what's possible in your mind now? Give me an idea. If you really applied your full self, if you really stepped into this by the end of January, what number's in your mind?
Wow.
Nobody else can give her number. It's her number.
Yeah, that's... See, and that's where that self-limiting belief comes in.
I hear you. Shh. Her number, not yours. I'll get to you in a minute.
400?
400. All right, 400.
Maybe 10%.
400. And you know what she just did? She said that would be 10%. And you know what she just did in her mind? She said that would be reasonable. Right?
Yeah.
You're bigger than that. You can do more than that. And I know if I held you to 400, you wouldn't sleep for a couple days. You'd be freaked out.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm
You
already
would, right?
freaking
You're already freaked out. Good. I want you uncomfortable. I don't want you comfortable and go back into a coma. As soon as you go back home, sitting with your 100, thinking that you're something. Come on. Think bigger. Let's go.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
You want me to help you get 400?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I will. I will if you really want it. Do you really want it?
Absolutely.
Stand up. Everybody say hi, Dawn. All right, here's the deal. Do you have an ex?
An ex?
An ex.
Like an ex?
Yeah.
Like a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have a few of them?
Maybe.
Yeah. Do you have one that you particularly, do you have one that you dislike, kind of? Yeah. You know, there's some old wounds there, there's some old stuff there.
Yeah.
Recent.
Very
Perfect. Awesome. This is amazing. So it's recent.
Yes, sir.
It's still a little painful.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So if you're bringing 100 people to your event, you're making some money, right?
Yeah.
You're doing okay. How much you making in your business?
A little over $12,000 a month.
A little over $12,000 a month. All right. Give her a round of applause. $12,000 a month. Woohoo! Nicely done. Tiny fraction of your potential, but nicely done. So, give me a financial amount that would be painful if you lost it. You could survive it, but it would really hurt.
I mean, any
Give me a
amount,
number.
20,000.
20,000. So could you put that on a credit card?
No, because I don't have any credit cards.
You don't have any credit cards.
But I have it in the bank.
But you have it in the bank. Perfect, wonderful. If you have it in the bank, it wouldn't hurt you that much. So we need to up it just a little. Just for fun, let's make it 25.
Okay.
Okay? And this is not an exercise. This is a real thing.
Okay.
Okay? What's your ex's name?
His name is Thierry.
Say it again.
Thierry.
Thierry.
He's French.
Thierry is French. Okay. Got it. This is perfect. This is perfect. I'm going to help you. Guarantee you have 400 people. But you have to buy into this all the way with me, and you have to think big. And I'm going to help you with some consequences, because most of us have been driven by consequences more than we have by pleasure for our whole lives. Yes? Are you prepared for this?
Yes.
Okay. There's a website that they're going to write down. Your friends are going to write down next to you. Maybe we'll put it up on the site. It's called stick.com. STICKK.com.
Okay.
All right? It's an accountability website. It'll help you hold your goals accountable.
Okay.
This is awesome. So easy.
I'm so excited.
So here's the thing. Here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to have you go to stick.com.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you put your financial information into this site that guarantees $25,000
Okay.
into that site. Now, if you could do it with a card, fine. But if you could set it up with the bank, that's fine too.
Okay.
And the goal is 400 people at your conference, end of January.
Yes.
Okay? That's the objective. And here's what happened. Nothing happens to the money. It just sits there.
Okay.
Okay? Until the end of January. And if you don't have 400 people, and there's a referee that will make sure that you do,
Okay.
the $25,000 goes to Thierry. Yeah.
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Funny.
400's no problem, right?
Right. Definitely.
Because the 25,000's not going to Thierry.
No.
Because he's going to take if he gets it when you don't do 400, he's going to say, you know what? She saw a reason. She just understood finally that I was right, and she sent me 25,000. That's what he's going to think.
He's so not right.
It's so not going to happen.
He's totally in the wrong.
So I want you to send me a screenshot when you've completed that onto stick.com. I'm going to hold you accountable within the Network Marketing Pro
Does this mean
community.
I have to talk to him?
No, you don't have to talk to him.
Okay, good. 'Cause
He does never have to know this.
Okay.
Nothing. You don't have to interact with him, nothing.
Okay.
But the 25,000 will go to him in your name if you don't get 400 at the conference, right?
Awesome.
Okay?
Yes.
So will you do that?
Yes.
All right, here's the thing. Give her a big round of applause. She's about ready to explode her life, take things to another level. Now let me ask you a question. Are you going to have 400 people at the conference?
Yes. Hell yes.
How much training do you need? How much training do you need in order to be able to make that happen?
I don't need any.
You don't need any.
I just need
You
to
got
go to
this.
work.
It's no problem, because the unthinkable is the alternative. So sometimes, here's what I want you to know, and with her it's true. If I just gave her the goal, she could go hide and say, I got 150, that's pretty good. But sometimes you have to hold yourself accountable to your thinking. You have to hold yourself accountable to your dreams. You have to hold yourself accountable to your potential. If you're living underneath your potential, you need to make it hurt if you don't follow through. Mm-hmm. So I can't wait till the end of January. I cannot wait to get the report. And would you do me a favor?
Oh, God, more favor. Yes. I love
At your conference, I want you to take a group photo
Okay.
with the 400 people or more. Now you're gonna just get it like 401, 401, because there's referees at stick.com that are actually gonna get a report because they're not gonna let you just tell them that you had 400. You're gonna just eke it out, just barely get there? Or are you gonna push beyond that number in order to be able to make sure that you have it?
I'm gonna give it my very best.
You're gonna, your very best.
My best.
Yeah, you're just gonna make it happen.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's
gonna
not
get
gonna
done.
it's not gonna go the other way.
Yeah.
It's already done.
already
See?
done.
Already done. Now, will you send me a big group photo?
Yes.
So I could put it up and show the world
Yes.
that you're stepping into your greatness?
Yes.
All right, give Dawn a big round of applause, everybody.